Hello everyone, welcome to ETA. My name is Janet Fernandez and we will be doing some portion of English grammar of the basic ones, that would be the parts of speech and question tags. I'm here supported by the Adjectives digital team. So we'll start with the subject English grammar, and the topic for today would be question tag. When do we put a question tag when asked? Many children, they do get confused when they are asked how to put a question tag. They convert the entire sentence into an interrogation sentence. It's like a questionable sentence. It's not a sentence which has a question mark. They change the entire thing. So what we will do is we need to learn the basic tricks how we can add question tag to it. We will see the sentence in which form it is, whether it is negative or it is positive. So when we see this sentence, we find out this word don't, that is short form of do not. So we say this is a negative sentence. So while when we add this question tag at the end, we have to see this is negative. So our question tag will be positive. If we say do not, here we will say do I. I don't, do I. So when we got a negative word here, our positive word ends here. There are three elements when we look at question tag. That will be the comma, the question tag and a question mark. So if I say I don't know exactly how much it costs, it's a negative sentence. My question tag comes do I with a question mark. This part of the sentence is called as a question tag. Now since we have seen this is the first sentence which says it's a negative sentence which says don't. Now we will see a positive sentence and how we change it to a negative question tag. So the sentence will be Saina is exceptional. When we see this sentence, we find out that this sentence is positive. So what happens if the sentence is positive? Our question tag becomes negative. So we have the three elements, that is comma, then you have is positive, make it negative, that is not, short form isn't, and then you put your question mark. If you say you have put question mark and then you say I have put the negative or positive word and you don't put a question mark here, then your entire sentence is not valid. It is not valid under question tag. So it is necessary to put a question mark. Now we saw the first sentence which is negative here and positive at the question tag. The second sentence is positive, that we have taken Saina is exceptional, so it is positive. If a sentence is positive, our question tag becomes negative. So what are the three elements that we require for adding a question tag? It is a comma, is becomes is not, and we have a noun Saina with a pronoun replacing here. We say isn't she and a question tag. So first sentence negative and positive question tag. Here we have positive sentence and the question tag is negative. Now the second chapter that we will see is parts of speech. If we want to construct a proper grammatical error sentence without any error, we need to understand the components of parts of speech, and then it will be very easy for the students to understand what is noun, what is pronoun, where it is placed in a sentence. So there are 8 parts. We will go accordingly. First one is noun. We know what is a noun. A noun is a name of a person, place, animal, thing. Name of a person, place, animal, thing. Then we know what is a pronoun. Pronoun is a word used instead of noun. For example, if I say Ravi is a good boy, Ravi goes to school, Ravi is a smart boy, I am using the proper noun every now and then. So there is a word that needs to be replaced instead of Ravi. So if I say Ravi is a smart boy, he is an intelligent boy and he goes to school every day. So which word did I use instead of Ravi? So I used he. So he becomes a pronoun, word that is used instead of noun. Then we have adjective. What is adjective? Many students, they get confused between this word adjective and adverb. Now if I say adjective, adjective will talk about noun, it will talk about pronoun. An honest man. Man is a noun word. He is honest. What kind of man he is? He is an honest man. So honesty describes noun. So I say adjective is a describing word that describes noun or pronoun. Then we have verb. What is verb? We all know, since we have studied this in lower classes. It's an action word. Any action done is a verb. Seema is skipping. Skipping is a verb. A teacher is teaching. So teaching is verb. Rahul is writing. Writing. It's a verb. It's an action word. So any action done, it is verb. Then after verb, we have adverb. Adverb describes verb. The girl is singing a song. She is singing. Now, if I want to add an adverb, what will I say? The girl is singing sweetly. So, your adverb describes your verb. It gives out the quality how the action is done. So, if I say adverb, talks about the way the verb is done. The girl is singing. How is she singing? She is singing sweetly. She is singing melodiously. That describes verb. So we have understood about adverb and adjective. Adjective will talk more about noun. It will talk more about pronoun. And adverb will talk more about verb. Then we have conjunction. Conjunction are also called as connectors. Normally when we say conjunction, I always tell the student to remember this word junction. Junction is a place where two or more roads meet. So this point connects two or more roads. So when we say conjunction, it is a word that connects two or more sentences. So we have conjunction. They are also called as connectors. After this, we have preposition. Now what is preposition? You need to remember this word. It relates to the position of the noun. For example, if I say the cat is under the table. So what is the relation between a cat and a table? That a cat is under the table. So under the table. This speaks about position. This is how we can find out the preposition. Then the eighth and the last part is interjection. Interjection is the sudden expression of the feelings. if the king is dead, the soldiers may say, alas, the king is dead. So we will say, alas, the king is dead. We will, when we are talking about the sudden expression that is expressed out or the expression given out, we put an exclamation mark over here. So we say, alas, the king is dead. It's an interjection. Interjection talks about the sudden feeling expressed to you. If I say tomorrow is a holiday, the students may react, hooray, tomorrow is a holiday. So hooray, exclamation mark, tomorrow is a holiday. So this is how you have expressed your sudden feeling. So that we call it as interjection. In this video, we have learned about question tag. We have learned about parts of speech. I thank the Excellent Toppers Academy and the Stud Active Digital team for giving me this opportunity to present my thoughts before you. Thank you.